Alrighty, hello guys. So, gonna be showing you off some replays here for you, but it's a little bit different than usual. Usually I'll show off like a deck or something, but I've decided to go ahead and show off a single card, and that's 6 cents, because we only get like another month of this, and might as well show off how retarded it is. So I'm gonna be showing you some games where we abuse 6 cents a lot. So as you can see, open with 6 cents, and I'm playing Pink Plants. I think, something like it. So right off the bat, go for that and draw 5 cards. So there's that. I mean, that's pretty fair, right? Just draw as many cards as you want for the fun of it, right? But you're just gonna warning the Raikou, and I add a bunch of shit, and then go for all types of stuff. And yeah, if I didn't have to discard that Veiler, I would have had Quasar right there, but that didn't work out for me because, yeah, I had to discard the Veiler in order to get the Junk Synchron and Doppel playoff. So yeah, if you can follow how fast this duel is going, because replays go crazy fast. So let's hop on to the next one. This one apparently I'm using Sabers, and he is using Piper Chaos, and looking at that hand, he did not get a very good hand. So yeah, and I'm not the greatest X-Saber player, but I just kind of wanted to mess around with some stuff that I was trying. Usually I don't play Reinforced Truth, and I don't play like some of the weirder X-Sabers. I'm trying out the one level 4 one that's just a regular level 4 X-Saber that like boosts up, but then if it gets attacked, it's minus attack. Yeah, I'm trying him just because I want to go for Hunlei Turbo. I'm playing like 2 Trap Stun in this, but I switched out the Trap Stun for 7 tools because who really cares about 1,000 life points when you can just use that against counter traps, so fuck your warning. So yeah, as you can see, I drew the 6 cents right there, and he's doing his plays. And he's doing pretty good since he couldn't, or since he had such a weird hand. And then he had to take 2,000 because he used Where Art Thou. It's the card that lets you add any level 1 from your deck as long as you control a level 1. But if you do not summon that level 1, you take 2,000 damage at the end phase. So it's not bad, but it's obviously dead after you get below 2,000. So yeah. But I'm just going to go for this guy and make him discard. I think I did that in like, I probably should have attacked. I don't think it mattered that much. But yeah, Phoenix Chain kind of hurts the Gabiu and spirits like that. And I draw 6 cards. So there you go. Yeah, we just kind of mess around at this point. We all know it's game because I'm like plus like 10 on him. Let me count it real quick. He had 2, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Somewhere around plus 10. I didn't really count that appropriately and just lanced my card because who cares. Probably had better plays there, but I knew it was game, so I just kind of went for it. And then we got, I don't remember if I showed this or not, but it's just entitled 6 cents. But we're against Laval's here, and I'm playing Battle and Boxers. And I do some derp things here too, like, we both kind of messed up a little bit, but it's just saved it just because I want to show off 6 cents, who cares about the actual games. So yeah. So he's gonna burn me for 1,000, just like, okay, you went -2 for that, but that's okay. And then we're gonna Blaster's pop a back row, which, I decided to do Blaster second because, yeah, I wanted to see if he would waste a warning or something like that on this headgear, because this card isn't really that crucial. And yeah, then I go for this and draw 6 cards. So that's pretty much a game changer there, because at this point, I think I am plus 9 on him, which is pretty fair because I drew 6 cards, and yeah. GG no re, I guess, but yeah, he's gonna duality and get God Kindling, but I'm gonna beat him before then, I'm pretty sure. Or something like that, I don't know, he might quit. Oh no, I know what it is now. He's gonna use Rekindling on his turn, and then I'm just gonna warning it, and that's pretty much game, because he only has 1 card. So yeah, 5 back row plus 2 of these guys, all because of 6 cents. Right? Pretty fair. And then he quits, so who cares? And then here we got my Volcasaurus versus his TG Gusto thing. He was just, this is a really rough draft. I think this is like his first game with it, and he's just trying out some of the cards that he might want to play. So yeah, I don't know if he's still playing the TG EMI or the Whirlwind of Gusto. Either one of the cards are very bad, they're just kind of situational. So yeah, these are pretty much game 1 and 2, and I'm just showing off. Like, this one I didn't know what I was playing against, so obviously I was just going to attack into that one monster, which was okay with me, but obviously it was Gusto, which didn't accomplish much because they're all battle searchers. Of course, the good ones are. And then he's just gonna go for this guy and crash into me to get rid of Volcasaurus. And then I'm gonna be doing some crazy level 5 shenanigans, going for Tears because I'm scared of those back rows, which are actually really dead. And then I pop off one of the dead back rows, which, okay then. And then, yeah, he just went for one of his Gustos because you get your little loop going. And I'm not sure why he went for the Misbird Kloss. I think it's just because it was his only option. So he went for that. So yeah. And I don't think he realized it was just towards the end phase, or until the end phase. But yeah, like you see that recycles 2 Gustos and then you special summon one, which is like, oh okay. That's pretty cool. And then he's gonna put 2 back to draw one, and then he gets to put 2 more back to destroy a card. So, okay. He just hit the lance, and then I lanced his monster, so who cares. And then he goes and tries to hit 6 cents, and I draw 5 cards. Pretty fair. And then he sees Volcasaurus, and that's pretty much game. Especially since I have, like, a lot of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Something like that. It's like 8 or 9. I don't feel like counting them out. But I'm pretty much 8 or 9, plus an 8 or 9 on him. And then this was game 2, which you can see some of my decisions are a little different because I know what I'm going against. We don't really side against each other. If you're like a long-time viewer of me or Iron, you know that we don't really side against each other. And yeah, shout out to Ironclad Wolf because almost every one of these games are against him because I don't really feel like dueling against randoms unless I'm going to record it. And yeah. So we just go with more Gusto shenanigans and I'm just going to Veiler him. So there goes that. And then I got 6 cents down, so I pretty much should win the game. Pretty much what happens. If you get off of 6 cents, you should win. Just saying. Especially if you're playing like the Lightsworn or the Dragon Rulers. Like those decks are really fair. And yeah, he's just gonna go for all of his stuff and TG shenanigans. And then he goes for that target 6 cents, and I draw 6 cards. So that's pretty fair. And the long dramatic pause there for a reason. Because that's some pretty crazy shit that just happened. So I just like go all in here because who cares. It's game, and he realizes that. Especially when I go for BLS. It's like hella game. I was gonna overlay these two into something. And yeah. And in this game, I don't actually get 6 cents off, but I show off the point of my deck. I'm playing the Merchant, and he's playing Lightsworns. He's playing Lightsworns with the level 4 dragons, the white and black dragon. Those guys are pretty cool. Because you can use them with Raiden to like go for level 8s and then you add a free card, which is pretty fair. It's pretty cool. But yeah, he's playing some different cards than I would play. He's playing like tour guides and trags and stuff for BLS. He's playing more of a Chaos Lightsworn variant, and I don't really bother with that. I just kind of go straight Lightsworn because who cares, it's about skill. And I'm playing Merchant. I love Merchant. This is BLS Army Arm OTK here, which doesn't really work out that often anymore because back row's a thing. And yeah, pretty much the idea is to like go as many plays as you can in the face of back row to hopefully bait it out and then go for your BLS Army Arm. So yeah, he goes for all these cards, and if he would have banished the Merchant with BLS, he would have probably won, but he decided to attack for game, and then I drew a Fader off that Max C, so he's gonna, like, yeah, he's not gonna be too happy. Especially when I mill off, I'm at 30, and I'm gonna mill off about 19 or 18 cards and I get to add one. So that's fair, and then I go for the Fader in attack mode because, yeah. And then I draw the BLS off that Maxi because he milled Wolf. How fair is that? But then, yeah, go for the Army Arm, and I have BLS Army Arm Honest OTK. So that's awesome. Yeah. And then we just attack into 2 cards and finish him off. That's a lot of damage there. That's like 16,000 or some shit. And then we got our 2 Yups. You can only guess what these are. Oh, I don't even know what this game is. I meant to get rid of all of them that were at 6 cents because I had a shit ton of games here. But for whatever reason that one was still there. And then, yeah, he does not get a very good hand. He's playing ninjas and you didn't even see a Hanzo or Upstart Goblin or whatever. Which he doesn't even have a Trap 4 because he's playing Lances and MSTs, which are pretty useless against Pink Plants, which is what I'm playing here. So yeah, I don't know why I didn't set the 6 cents like immediately when I drew it. I just kind of blinked out there for a minute, which is okay. Which I was really lucky he didn't set his MSTs, so I'm really lucky he had a Trag in his hand, which is why he was holding those cards. Because he wanted to, keep his, Trag really strong. And then I draw 5 cards. Yeah, I don't blame him at all for quitting there. So yeah, if you want to see any of these decks, or any other deck, I'll try it out for you guys. I don't really mind, I can play almost any deck really. Except for Dragon Rulers, because fuck that deck. And Chainburn and Exodia, so fuck those decks. And yeah, I'm out, and later guys.